What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another trade-heavy 2-year rebuild. If you're new here, these rebuilds are just 2 years. There's no rules. I can make all the trades I want, and then we're going to have one free agency period and one draft to improve this team even further. Today we have the Los Angeles Chargers, who every year, year in, year out, everyone expects this team to be great. I mean, recently anyway, at least the past 2 seasons, and they haven't been able to do it. And our goal here today is going to be to improve them enough to get them over the hump and bring them to glory. Alright, for the first trade, I'm going to be sending Filer, Zion Johnson, and our first round pick to the Dolphins for Connor Williams, Robert Hunt, and Christian Wilkins. Next trade is going to be Corey Linsley, a future 2, and DeAndre Carter to the Packers for Elton Jenkins and Kenny Clark. Next, I'm going to be sending Sebastian Joseph Day, Drew Tranquil, and a future 3 to the Cardinals for Isaiah Simmons, Zach Allen, and DJ Humphries. And for what will likely be my final trade, I'm going to be sending Nasir Adderley and a future 1 to the Bucks for Antoine Winfield. Alright, so all those trades take us from an 83 overall up to an 87. So we added whole new offensive line pretty much. Elton Jenkins left guard, Connor Williams center, Robert Hunt right guard, DJ Humphries right tackle. I know Salyer's not bad, but I wanted to just get as good as we could. And then outside of that, we kept all of our starting receivers, Eckler, Gerald Everett, Justin Herbert. Thought about trading them away to upgrade in other positions and disperse, but it is what it is. We added Antoine Winfield at free safety. We added Isaiah Simmons in the middle linebacking core. Added Kenny Clark, Christian Wilkins, and Zach Allen to the D line. Should be a very good team, and looks like a Super Bowl team to me. Okay, so we started 0-3, now we're 3-3. I've never seen a team score 70 points in Sim unless it was some kind of ridiculous get rid of everyone on your team thing. 70 points? I just want to show you guys. I did not force that. I didn't force anything about that. What happened? 6 sacks, 2 picks, 10 touchdowns for Justin Herbert. Oh my gosh. Dude, what? I've never seen this. That is ridiculous. Oh, Justin Herbert got a breakout and he is now an X Factor. Ooh-wee. So we go 9-8 and barely squeak into the playoffs. I don't understand how this team is this good. 89 overall. We won a game where we scored 70 points. And Justin Herbert threw 10 touchdowns. And we go 9-8. All of those numbers look pretty dang good. 4th in offensive pass yards per game, 4th in defensive pass yards per game. Leads to a 9-8 record. Alright, let's see if we can beat the 13-4 Raiders. We can, alright, cool. And how about the 13-4 Ravens? We cannot beat the 13-4 Ravens because we suck at an 89 overall. And we go 9-8 and lose in the divisional round of the playoffs. Okay then. I'm going to chalk it up to the Chargers playbooks being garbage, but with these 2-year rebuilds, I do not change playbooks. So we're just going to have to deal with it, and it's going to be the Bengals and Vikings in the Super Bowl. Let's go ahead and take a look at yearly awards. Lamar Jackson wins MVP. Nice. And Herbert is at 7. Don't expect Coach of the Year because we literally underperformed somehow. Keenan Allen 4th for Offensive Player of the Year. Khalil Mack 4th for Defensive Player of the Year. Rookies, I'm not going to check. Best QB, we come in 6th. Best running back, 7th. Best receiver, 2nd. Best O-line. I mean, we had a pretty good O-line. I don't know. Christian Wilkins 4th for Best D-lineman. Best linebacker is Khalil Mack. Best DB, no one. Best kicker, no one I see. Alright, let's go take a look at stats then. Yeah, Herbert had a great year. 4,900 yards, 42 touchdowns. 14 picks is a little high, but when you throw 42 touchdowns, it shouldn't matter. Eckler, 1,313. Keenan Allen, 1,600 yards, 17 touchdowns. 1,000 yards and 11 for Gerald Everett. Mike Williams did absolutely nothing. Okay then. Josh Palmer did better than Mike Williams. Sounds good. How about sacks? How'd we do? DJ Humphries allowed the most with 11, and Slater allowed 10. I thought about trading Slater, just because I knew this was going to happen. He always allows a lot of sacks, even though he's a good tackle. Isaiah Simmons, the only player over 100 tackles. I guess Kenneth Murray is just trash. Tackle for loss, 15 for Khalil Mack, 12 for Joey Bosa. Sacks, we had 13 for Khalil Mack, 12.5 for Christian Wilkins, and 11.5 for Bosa. And then 6.5 for Kenny Clark, Zach Allen. Zach Allen's going to have to walk because we are in the negative in cap, by the way. So there's not a lot of people I have to resign aside from Zach Allen, but I'm going to have to make some moves to clear up cap space. Picks, 2 for Simmons, 2 for Gilman, 1 for Derwin, 1 for JC, and 1 for Asante Samuel. Picks were non-existent, clearly. Dicker the kicker is going to have to walk probably, and as well as J.K. Scott. How about returns? This team is just terrible. I don't understand it. As for dev-ups, we have, of course, Herbert got X Factor during the season, and Gerald Everett got Superstar for his performance this year. On the defense, Khalil Mack was already an X Factor, I know that. Bryce Callahan gets up to Superstar, and Kenny Clark was probably already a Superstar. If I had to guess, yes. Okay, so we're not quite in the negatives, but it was negative 21 mil when I tried to sign people before. Gonna have to just keep the 5 million and let Bryce Callahan, Zach Allen walk, J.K. Scott, Cameron Dicker. Gonna end up drafting a kicker and punter, a third corner, and a new D lineman. We do have our second round pick, so that's where I'll get the D lineman because that's our biggest need of them all. So luckily I didn't trade away all of our picks because we're gonna need to build a little bit through the draft, but we should be fine since Zach Allen was our third D lineman anyway. When you're in 3-4, you know, the third D lineman's kind of like not as important. I really don't understand how this player was there. He was a round 1 to 2 projected safety. I traded up for him and got him at round 3 pick 1, and he has hidden dev. He's going to be our third corner. What a steal of a pick Tyler Terrell turned out to be. 74 zone, 73 man, 92 speed, 87 hit power. 67 tackle. This is, I mean, conservative play ball. It kind of kills everything, actually. Oh boy, we do have someone else on the team that's like a 77 overall, so I'm probably not going to play Tyler Terrell there. That conservative just, it kills it for me. Jesse Elliott, going to fill in for our Zach Allen departure. 83 speed, 89 strength. What is that? 77 power moves, 73 block shedding. Doesn't have high motor, which is kind of unfortunate, but he will work. Honestly, should have just drafted this corner. I was between him and the safety. 73 man, 68 zone is okay, but he does have balanced play ball tendency, high motor. He's a lot faster and agile. Probably would have been a better pick, but it is what it is. Not a huge disappointment. Alright guys, this is the team for year 2. Everything's the same on offense except for some dev ups. The reason I never traded away Slater in the beginning was you can't pass up that overall for that amount, right? So on that rookie contract at that amount, I just couldn't get rid of him. Jesse Elliott, new left end. Outside of that, I mean, we got Michael Davis as our new slot corner. He just slides up to number 3 instead of number 4 where he was last year, and then Terrell will be behind him. And that's all the changes we got. Oh, and I signed Matt Gay. So maybe this team just needed to build up some chemistry. We go 15-2. At one point we were 8-0, and I was hoping we were going to go undefeated, but I will take 15-2 and a first round bye every day of the week. Also, for these rebuilds, I don't jump in unless it's the Super Bowl. And we end up getting smacked by the Jaguars 51-29 after a 15-2 season. We lose to the 7 seed? The 7 seed. Really? We got destroyed after a 15-2 season. Interesting. That's fantastic. Gotta love it. Gotta love going 15-2 and getting smacked out of the first round that you're in. Alright. Well, we'll take a look at season awards, stats, and dev ups, and then we'll get out of here. Alright, so first of all, we were first in offensive points per game and second in defensive points per game. Yet we got smacked in our first playoff game this season. Yay! That's so great. Justin Herbert 4th in yards, 2nd in touchdowns. Picks were down. Love to see it. Rushing, Eckler was a baller, 1,418 touchdowns, almost 1,500. Keenan Allen, 1,315 touchdowns. Mike Williams, non-existent again. More existent than last year, but still non-existent. 1,012 for Everett, 807 for Palmer. Blocking, how was it? Slater was better. Humphries was about the same. And then, you know, decent all around. I like our O-line that we built up, to be honest. It's a pretty dang good one. Kenneth Murray did much better than last year. Tackle for loss, Bosa, Clark, Jesse Elliott, the rookie, Khalil Mack, and Wilkins all go over 10. And then sacks were much better than last year. 13.5 for Bosa, 13 for Mack. Actually, they were good last year. It was the picks that sucked last year. Picks were a lot better, though, for sure. 3 for Samuel, 2 for Simmons, 2 for Michael Davis, 2 for Derwin, 2 for J.C. Jackson, 2 for Winfield, 1 for Kenneth Murray, and 1 for the rookie Tyler Tyrell. Or Terrell, excuse me. Matt Gay was... He's alright, I guess. He's okay. You know, not the best. Not the worst. Just, he was there. He kicked the ball sometimes when we needed it. Didn't always make it. I'll stop now. Justin Herbert, 3rd for MVP. Did we win Coach of the Year? We sure did. And then had an early exit. Offensive Player of the Year, Christian Kirk. Oh boy, at 3. To the Jaguars, you know, that beat us. Offensive Rookie, Defensive Rookie. We didn't get Defensive Rookie. Come on, Jesse. Hey, Jesse. All right, Justin Herbert, 2 for Best QB. Eckler, 3rd for Running Back. Keenan Allen, 3rd for Receiver. No offensive linemen. Defensive linemen, no. Linebackers, Bosa and Mack at 4 and 5. Okay, okay. DBs, Asante Samuel at 10. And then Matt Gay's in there. He's, you know, he's there. Like I said, like he's there. He does some things sometimes. It's going to be a Giants and Bengals Super Bowl, by the way. I didn't even notice that. Let us check our dev-ups, though. And Everett is up to an X Factor, which I expected. Love to see it. On defense, I don't see anything. I kind of expected Elliott to be better than a star, but Jesse Elliott's a star. But I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Giants win the Super Bowl 21-14 over the Bengals with J.D. Lewis. Not DJ, but J.D. Lewis. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.